Invictus
So let's see.
Gaming.
And there it is, TB. Coming out right as I say it. So they let it go through. They take a Grimstroke, Undying, Tusk, Shadow Shaman, and Void instead of the TB. Now they're up against TB, which is going to be played by Dust with Rubik here in the Beastmaster. They've got their offlaner in their 4, possibly their mid on the Rubik, but I'm yet to really feel that decision myself. And the Brewmaster is going to be in the 5 position here for iG.Vitality. Tiny picked up for IG. That could be their mid, should be their mid. Might be thrown in the offlane as well when they picked up Chen and Elder Titan. Black's has been a very good offlaner. He plays very aggressively. Has played a really good Tide Hunter. If you get a chance to ever go back at some of his VODs, take a look. In the last couple of games that IG's played, I know they haven't really qualified or won anything too crazy, but they still look like a solid team. Definitely a team that's starting to get it back together. Is also dogfights is like the glue that holds this team together. But no in July here, as it's now Black's. In July is wrong on Wikipedia if you guys are taking a look. And then you've got dogfights in the 4, Ollie in the 5, Emo is going to be in the mid. That is half, if you guys were wondering. And then obviously your 1 position is the one left over, who is Doodle. Used to play for Echo Gaming. Also had a short stint on Team Serenity, and now we do get a look. It is going to be that Leshrac here for IG. That's going to be their mid. So it looks like they're going to put Blacks on the Tiny. Not a huge fan of the offlane Tiny that I've seen from Blacks. He's definitely played a couple of other heroes really well, but they've got some good lockdown here. Leshrac is going to be picking up a Yules. You've got Tiny, who's going to be getting a Blink. Chen coming over, possibly with creeps to help the lockdown. If they land a Stomp, that should be nice. And then they've still yet to pick the safe laner here for IG. So we'll have to see as final bans are coming out here for both sides. Just moving some stuff out of the way.
Invictus Gaming's turn to
they banned the Lycan. I haven't seen much Lycan. Pugna gets banned, as iG.Vitality are looking for a mid to IG's safe laner, and Pugna's a good ban since you've got that Leshrac there. Definitely do not want to be up against that Pugna.
Dire team pick.
And they go Phantom Lancer. Alright, Doodle on the Phantom Lancer. PL not something you see too often anymore. But Dust on the TB, Brew in the 5, Beastmaster in the 3. Good lockdown here for iG.Vitality. Would like to see one more in terms of lockdown. China's very big on picking a comfort hero and a hero that has always been in the mid when you needed something reliable in terms of stun. DK. We'll see if they do go to the DK or if they go to something else. Maybe they think their lockdown is enough here with the Telekinesis as well as the Cyclone and the Primal Roar and the stun from Brewmaster in the split. But this is going to be the final pick here for iG.Vitality. Trying to think what they want mid. Kunkka would have been a great pick. Obviously, it's already banned. I like the lockdown with the X, the Torrent. Boat's good in the team fight. I'm still thinking DK. Maybe they go with maybe they do put the Rubik mid and they want to go something in the 4 that gives them a stun. They could always do something like that. And they go OD. I don't know why I didn't think OD with it not being banned, but OD gets picked up here. Butterfly Effect's going to be on the OD. Dust on the Terrorblade. Django on the Brewmaster in the 5 spot. Miam Miam with the Rubik. And Beyond in the offlane with the Brewmaster. And then Doodle will be playing the Phantom Lancer. Emo on the Leshrac. Black's on the offlane. Tiny Ollie in the 5 position. Chen. And then Dogfights on the Elder Titan. So, ready to go here. We will be underway in just a moment with game one between these two squads. Definitely interested to see how they're gonna go up against TB. It is Dust's favorite hero. Against the Elder Titan, though, it might be, you know, easily slept and all that, but we'll see. Getting to this game one, winner of this series takes on Vici. Tried to time that a little bit better, but what can I do with the transitions? So, game one, what I'm looking to see here, especially from the Elder Titan, he's going into the off lane here with blacks, so it doesn't look as feasible, especially on the Radiant side. Yeah, especially with how the Dire is set up, what you usually see from an Elder Titan is the stack here, or the stack here, this is what I've been seeing recently. You get the Elder Titan Astral Spirit to come through both these, run its way back, and get a lot of damage. But they're looking over towards top. And they'll try to kill Dust, but he's got fireworks as well as a tree to try and stop them. 290 fireworks. I don't really get a chance to watch any of the other Dota today, but I'm definitely wondering if this has been going on. Oh my god. I'm in love with that. I'm in love with that. So yeah, Doodle taking a lot of damage here over bottom. Fabled early is quite a nuisance with Beyond in the off lane. Going level 1 into the Inner Beast. Should be going level 2 and possibly level 3 in a Call the Wild to get that boar up there to level 2. Giving you some decent damage, some decent attempts at these last hits, and possibly pushing Doodle out. We'll see who ends up coming over towards bottom for them, as they've got the Leshrac mid, Doodle bottom, Chen should be rotating over. We'll see if a courier makes its way, if Ollie can get it. We'll go up on the high ground as the smoke comes out, and the courier will be starting to make its way over. Chen gonna try for this. Let's see if he can get it. This could be a really good start here for the Leshrac, especially a hero that does really well with getting ahead. Get that Yules early, especially before your other mid has something. And oh, courier jukes. Problem is, it's going to be coming on its way back with creeps going its way. Butterfly Effect should be able to get this Nil Talisman. And there it is. Creeps come over. TPing over bottom will be Ollie, so he's not able to get himself the courier. And now 6-3 is the OD, so he's still got that courier. He's okay. He'll be bringing a Sal back to himself, because he's only got 2 shared tangos going into another Nil Talisman, of course. But Butterfly Effect might be able to start leading this lane if Emo's not too careful. So not able to get that early advantage with the courier taken out of the lane. Meanwhile, over towards top, we've got Dustin Django against Dogfights and Blacks. Blacks going to be here on the Tiny with Dogfights on the Elder Titan. Metamorphosis level 1 being used early to get that farm, or at least try to secure that farm. Those denies as much as he can during the duration of this Metamorphosis to try and get a little bit of a lead, but it's all negligible. It's just trying to secure him some farm. So Avalanche comes out onto both of them, doing a lot of damage here onto Dust. We'll use that Tango with a Lucky Tree, or a Happy Tree. And take a look over bottom as finally the Chen comes back to help out Doodle, but with Beyond here as well as Mian Mian. Mian Mian's a really good support. He is so good. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him maybe go up to the main IG roster or find himself a different home with another team. Very good and a very good playmaker here for iG.Vitality. So it'll be interesting to see how the season progresses. I always like to talk about how there is probably a Chinese team that hasn't been formed yet that might take over the Chinese region, and we'll have to see. That's at least my thought, is a Chinese team comes out of nowhere a little bit later, or we see a big, like, swap in a team, maybe like, I don't know, Team Aster. Oh, Dogfights gets first blood over onto Dust. Not even with Sleep, just using that avalanche to get Dust low and get the kill. That's my MO, by the way, missing first blood.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Elder Titan rotating over, maybe to help get the kill on a butterfly effect. It's going to be relatively hard. Got the slow Elder Titan coming over, going to be spotted by this ward. We'll send the Astral Spirit over towards mid to try and hit, as there is Django, who ends up killing himself to tower to get himself full health and mana. So no need to see that, you guys. Don't have to worry. But that is what's going down. Chen taking a lot of damage over at bottom, being chased here by Mian Mian and Beyond. The Fable comes out to get the kill onto the Chen and get one of their own. Finally grabbing themselves a kill, and Shrek now dying over mid. Emo goes down to Butterfly Effect. He's just in the middle of the river with nobody here to help him out. So Butterfly Effect able to get himself a kill here over mid, sitting 21-9 to the 16-1 of the Leshrac, and taking an advantage here over mid. Now let's see, Rubik coming over towards me. Might be able to get another kill on an Emo. The telekinesis comes out, but they've got the slow to come through from Emo here with the Lightning Storm. Take a look over top once again. Django and Dust just doing what they can, especially with that death on a Dust. He's still sitting here level 3. And that is compared to the Tiny, who's now level 4 and halfway into level 5. So, sitting about a half level behind will be this Terrorblade, at least for the moment. We'll see if he's able to make it up with the help of Django. But, again, Brewmaster doesn't do too much until he's level 6. So, I wouldn't be able to, I wouldn't be expecting anything, really, from the Brewmaster just yet. Beyond taking a lot of damage over at bottom. Doodle chasing. Has the Spirit Lance level 1, but Beyond, there's another kill on a Dust. Chase was on bottom. Beyond almost dropping to this Phantom Lancer and end up getting the kill on a Dust. T-Tours for sure. Black's getting hit with the Thunderclap, taking a lot of damage here. Avalanche comes out onto both of them as well as the sweep. They're going to turn it around onto Django. They'll look for the kill with the toss coming through. One more shot, and there it is. Dogfights on a killing spree at 3-0 in this top lane. They got 2 kills on a Dust. They got 1 kill here on a Django. And this is one of Dust's best heroes. It's a 1,000 net worth lead early for the side of IG. Is over mid. We take a look. They'll go for the kill on the Emo. Sanity Scope is going to be dropped. The Fable comes through. One more shot's going to be there for Butterfly Effect to get the kill. They'll rotate over Ollie. Look for the mana and health back here on Dogfights and Blacks, but another kill here for Butterfly Effect. Or another kill here for the OD over the Leshrac with the help coming through from Mian Mian again. And this is what I'm talking about. He's a rotator. He's a playmaker here for the side of iG.V. Maybe this Butterfly Effect OD can make some space to come through for the Terrorblade come a little bit later into this game. But Dust is already moving into the jungle. And that's going to give levels here to Django if he's able to survive and just posture in this lane. Spirit again coming over with Dogfights making a rotation. back into the mid lane. At least for now. And Dogfight's just invading at the moment. Dust is trying to find his levels, try and find some farm here. He's going for only his second Wraith Band at the moment. Telekinesis comes out into Doodle. He's in a lot of trouble. He uses the Doppelganger to try and get away. Beyond coming over, but he's not level 6 just yet. They know where the real line is, but he's able to get the Salve off Fable as well as Telekinesis on cooldown. They'll rotate over Dogfight to maybe try to turn this around on Yan Yan and Beyond. And there is the Stomp coming through with Ollie nearby. Doodle moving in, and Yan Yan very dead. It'll also possibly look for Beyond. Beyond able to make it out. Shrine used over bottom.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Avalanche coming out as well as the toss. Django, he's okay for now. Now they'll look over the Tiny. Man coming through. Cinder Brew placed down. They look a little bit too far north. Butterfly Effect comes over and they can't find him. Into the trees he goes. They have a rotation from multiple heroes here, and they're unable to find the Tiny. Meanwhile, the sweep comes out over bottom on a Beyond. Butterfly Effect makes the rotation down low. But diving past this tier 1 tower, they're not going to go for this anyway.
Mark my territory.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Beyond desperately looking to hit this level 6. This is a stolen boar. Level 3 boar at that. Meanwhile, again, over mid, Telekinesis, Sanity's Eclipse comes through with a Fable. They'll get the kill on an Emo again. Emo being heavily shut down here. And that's what the difference is. Like, could you imagine if Butterfly Effect never gets that courier? If he isn't able to make that no talisman for the first 5 minutes.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
But courier gets through. Butterfly Effect takes full advantage in this lane, going into the Kaya Yasha, which is standard here on the OD. Looking really good at the moment, level 9 compared to the Emo with Shrax. 7. Just 7. And that's what I'm thinking is, Butterfly Effect is going to do so well right now that he will open up space for the Terrorblade, who's only just now hitting level 7. They've got Primal Roar to work with. They'll have Telekinesis as well as the Fade Bolt. Django trying to get himself level 6 as he's by himself over top. But we'll see how the positioning goes and how they're able to approach this. 10 minutes in, we'll switch it over to the net worth. Take a look as Butterfly Effect does lead. Only a paid 200 on Doodle, who they'd like to kill over bottom. Right it over Yan Yan. Butterfly Effect. He'll spend some time in the jungle to try and finish off this Kaya. Django dead over top, but not taking a lot of damage here. We'll see if they rotate to maybe get this kill on the Doodle. He was getting pressured a little bit. Blacks, he gets a kill. He's 1-0-3. Dogfights, 3-0-2. Involved in 5 of the 6 kills right now.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Django's still unable to hit this level 6. The Primal Split would be so good for them, and they're going to spot Dogfights coming over.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
They have Primal Roar ready, level 4 on the board as well.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So, 6-4 at the moment. IG only up 1,000 net worth. Dogfight's doing a good job of just making some space, pressuring this top lane at the moment. They were able to get the kill on a Django. Again, he's been involved in 5 of the 6 kills here for IG. So Vanguard is picked up for Beyond relatively quickly, and now they go with the Metamorphosis to push this tier 1 over bottom. They'll rotate over Doodle, they'll rotate over Dogfights. You gotta expect that this atmosphere is gonna come through. And the sweep hits on the Beyond with the Earth Splitter coming through. We'll see if they're able to get him out. The rotations are going to come through. They've also got Judo as well as Ali. The Primal Roar is going to hit on the dogfights. Now the run is there, but the Avalanche comes through. Beyond in a little bit of trouble as he gets taken down. The Telekinesis throws him down onto 4. Now they've got the Toss. Dust in a lot of trouble. He doesn't have the Thunder. He's not able to make it out. Lightning Storm comes through. Primal Split from Django. Now Butterfly Effect has finally made his way in. Hand of God keeps these heroes alive, but they've taken out dogfights. Now they'll look for Emo. Butterfly Effect has Sanities. Won't even need it. Gets 2 kills. They lose Dust, and they lose themselves Beyond. But they take out Emo in dogfights.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So like after the tier 1 bottom once again, they lose this Terrorblade, who is just 0-3 right now. Really been a problem for iG.Vitality, but Butterfly Effect right now being a saving grace with the Kaya going into the Yasha not too far away from it, already having the Blade of Alacrity. So Dust just needs to try and farm. He's going into the Dragonlance first. Double damage over top. Will be picked up here by Emo. Meanwhile, more pressure coming out towards bottom as Beyond continuing to push here with 2 boars. He's going into the Crimson Guard first. And Butterfly Effect has enough to finish this Yasha and in turn complete the Kaya Yasha. Black's doing a really good job. He's got Blink Dagger already. Meanwhile, you take a look over at Doodle. Going into the Mantis style. He's got this Diffusal finished off, so... iG.Vitality. They gotta be careful. Although the game is even, they just have to be careful with what Doodle is gonna bring them. Might be able to overwhelm the side of iG.Vitality if they're not careful. What they need is the Primal Roar as well as the Sanity's Eclipse. Get that right-click damage out there on a Doodle. I think without Doodle, at the moment, IG are not looking too great. And over mid, they're going to lose Emo again. Mian Mian coming over. They've got the Astral Imprisonment. Mian Mian Telekinesis Fable going into the Aether Lens to start. Butterfly Effect now 4-0-2. This is an OD doing so much. Air Splitter as well as the Toss. They'll get the kill on a Dust one more time. Beyond throws the Primal Roar at Black's. Coming over will be Butterfly Effect to try and help with Mian Mian's rotation. Doesn't have Telekinesis, but he's got the Fable. They'll be going under the tier 2 tower. They look to get this kill into the Elder Titan. He's trying to get the sweep out, but tossed up, killed off. That's going to be 2 here from side of iG.Vitality once again. Primal Split is used. Toss comes through. Butterfly Effect getting a little bit low as the maintenance is out, but the Sanity's Eclipse. Ooh, baby, you. Gonna take this fight is Butterfly Effect with the Sanity's Eclipse laying it down on both Ali as well as Blacks to get those kills, and it's a 4 for 3 at the moment. Alright, 4 for 2. I didn't end up killing the Beastmaster. This is what I'm saying. Butterfly Effect trying to make time for Dust. He just keeps dying. I'll be going into that Mantis style. We'll see what he's able to do. So he's going into the Blink Dagger, but we'll be going BKB first.
Dire's bottom tower.
The Brewmaster, like I said, Django, once he hits 6, he's going to be really effective here with Primal Split, and Mian Mian is just a playmaker. 70% kill participation in the moment. And then you take a look at the OD, who's involved in 9 of the 10 kills here. 70% kills of the 10. Not even kill participation. You gotta watch out. Doodle, although getting surpassed by about 1,000 gold by the OD, is about 2,000 up on the Terrorblade. You look at how far back the Shrek is, and now over bottom we take a look. They're going to get this kill on a Butterfly Effect with the Avalanche Toss coming through. A 7 times kill spree here for Blacks. That's a big kill for IG. Very big kill. Gets the Tiny a lot of gold, a lot of experience going the way of IG over iG.Vitality at the moment. Although iG.Vitality are kind of fighting 4v5 for the most part. Dust hasn't really done much of anything. He's 0-4-0, hasn't had an assist or a kill yet.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Butterfly effect back up in 3. I'll be really hoping for that BKB. Dust. Still farming here. He's going to be farming for the next while. And again, OD's just going to be have to be the one that gets him the space he needs to come back. Obviously, you've got a little bit of pushing power from Beastmaster, some control there with the Rubik as well as the Brewmaster. Looks like they might even be setting up for a smoke. They can get Dust involved in a couple of kills without him dying. Push up that net worth, push him towards that Mantis style. They'd really be happy with that, and they're also going to bring the Beastmaster over. Sentry ward placed down. I'll spot a sentry coming out from the Radiant. Should be able to smoke as they've got their ward here as well.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Dogfights is spotted. They'll come over looking for Doodle. And now the stomp is used, but Butterfly Effect coming over with Django. They'll know where Dogfights is. They'll spot him. Telekinesis comes out. Will steal the Echo Stomp. Ends up dying a Butterfly Effect. Yet another kill here for the OD. And now they're going to try and take this top tier 1.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower.
They lose their bottom tier 1.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Dust able to get involved in pushing. He's actually just going straight for the BKB. So he's got Dragonlance. We'll go straight BKB on this one, which will mean him and the OD will both have BKBs coming into this mid game.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Dust Mian getting away. Nice ward placed here. Django coming over.
That should help.
They'll get the bounty runes over towards top, but won't get the ones over bottom. So setting up, maybe to look for this Roche, but controlled creep comes in. Dust coming over. Vlad's picked up for the Elder Titan. Yamian's got the Aether Lens. He's going to be going for the Blink Dagger. And I've also got Vlad's here on Beyond. Stomp from Yamian. Butterfly Effect. He's going into the Shivas as well as the Blink Dagger. BKB's finished off for him. And Dust almost finished with his. Going tight, so utility here for Beyond. Smoke. Coming out from IG as they'll pressure over towards mid.
Dire's middle tower.
And they'll deny the tower, but the Avalanche Toss comes through, and Beyond is in a little bit of trouble, but they get the Crimson Guard off. They've got the Telekinesis onto the Tiny. The Swoop comes onto the Butterfly Effect OD as well as some of these Spirits. Beyond, Yam moving back, Flax. He's invis here with the double damage as well as the Shadow Blade, and now we're trying to come over. The Reflection comes out. They've got themselves the Primal Roar that's going to hit him. The Tiny, the BKB is going to be popped by Emo as well as Butterfly Effect. Going on the backline, Sanity Scope's going to be dropped. Dogfight dies anyway. Now he's going over for Ollie. Doodle gets the kill into Yam. 2 heroes dead on the side of IG. Emo hit with the Astral Imprisonment. BKB is going to be popped by Dusty. Just got that inside this fight. Doodle trying to fight, doing a lot of damage here, beyond a lot of trouble, as well as Dust. They'll get the kill on a Dust, and now they'll look for this Beastmaster. Butterfly effect. He's no longer even here. They'll get the kill on a Beyond. They'll look over at Django, trying to stop him from TPing out. There's the toss. There's the kill. 4 heroes dead on the side of iG.Vitality. Butterfly effect. Just runs away from this fight without the BKB. Maybe not the call. Doodle starts to overwhelm, but in reality, Black surviving, being so tanky, and making this a huge problem for iG.Vitality to take him out. They go after Roche. It's not the quickest of Roches as Mian comes over. 4 heroes here, and now the scan will bring the Terrorblade over. He might have to try for this one. They'll rotate over a couple of these heroes, but now they're going to spot themselves the Tiny. They'll go with the tree toss. That's going to be picked up. Butterfly Effect comes over to try and get this going to the Tiny. He's going to run away with the BKB being popped by Dust. They've got the Yules. The Stomp doesn't hit on anything, and now the BKB is going to be popped by Butterfly Effect. The Age is going to be picked up by Doodle, who goes after Mamyan. Illusions are too much. The Primal Roar clears out the illusions. They go after Doodle. He's in a lot of trouble here. Who will get hit up by these right clicks and go down for the first life. Dogfights comes over with Emo as well as Ollie to try and throw down his Astral and Spirit as well as the Echo Stomp, but they take the Aegis very quickly, and they disengage with the BKBs on cooldown for iG.Vitality. That's a big kill there to take out Doodle, showing what they can do even without stunning him. But now going into the heart may not be as easy once he picks this up. Dust desperately needing gold. He is behind all 3 cores on the side of IG. And beyond, I mean, compared to the Tiny, is 3,000 net worth behind him. Echo Saber will be ready for Tiny. And 15, 13, 3,000 net worth lead here for IG, but iG.Vitality, they definitely have a chance to try and light this up, but for right now, IG certainly have control. Dust's BKB is already at 8 seconds, as is the OD's, but where's Emo's at? 9, he didn't use his inside the last fight. Shiva's for the OD, Ghost Scepter as well as the Blink Dagger for Mian. Django's been doing what he can with the level 6 as he runs away from Ollie as well as Emo. Blink Dagger on OD, looking to get this Shiva's, would love to have it relatively soon. Blink Dagger is going to be next here for the Beastmaster. Oh boy. I think they spotted him, and just that little thunderclap right there might have given it away. It's the Pulse Nova stolen here by the Rubik. Dust continuing to farm, finally at 10,000 net worth at least. But again, needing so much more than just this BKB. Beyond, it's time for him to leave as he tries to back off. He gets inside the trees. They've got the scan, the TP attempt. Stomp won't be in time, but the toss is there with the Blink Dagger. Avalanche comes through. The toss won't hit. Beyond on the run, but very dead with 4 heroes over top. Doing so much, absolutely so much for this team is this Tiny. 6-1 and 6. Let's go into the Daedalus next. Still 1,000 gold ahead of this Terrorblade, who's going into the Butterfly, then the Skadi. We'll see if he ever gets it. He's got the Yasha for now. Won't be finishing off the Manta style. This game is on the back of OD at the moment, and that's not really a great thing, as now the Heart's finally picked up by Doodle. Getting that kill has just gotten much harder. So we'll see how iG.Vitality are able to try and bring this back. They've got the smoke here on a Mian Mian if they want to make the play. Just continuing to farm. Would love this butterfly, but ooh, smoke up coming in from iG. They look over at Django. Now it's time to get Dust out of there. Django will tank the gank. He's happy to do so. As long as it opens up space for Dust and he doesn't die, he's happy to tank that gank. Avalanche on it too. Avalanche stolen here by Rubik. Doesn't have this blink dagger yet, but we'll see if he's able to come in. He's going into the Scotty next. Arcane Rune as well, and Butterfly Effect. He's just about got this Shiva's. Link forward.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Nobody home right now for the side of iG. They'll back off. Roche isn't up for another 2.5 minutes at least. Now iG, they're the ones invading the Dire's jungle. Getting a lot more farm here, and again, TB just struggling. 12,000 net worth. You'd like to see him somewhere maybe close to the Lestrak at least. But now with smoke coming out from iG.V, this is almost feeling desperate, as this is what's basically going to show them whether or not they can take these fights and possibly win them. But dogfights, blink forward. Dogfights will, again, maybe tank the gank. They've got the Yules coming in from Emo. Pulse Nova. Bkop's going to be popped by Dust as well as Butterfly Effect. They'll go after Emo. They'll try to get the kill. He's going to be one shot from dead. Ooh, these right clicks. Can they do it? Oh, boy. 10 health. How is he staying alive? Butterfly Effect with the blink forward. Finally gets the kill. But now, here comes Doodle's Illusions. They also got dogfights, so 2 kills here. Not bad. It did cost him a BKB charge. Going to Roche, and it's still not there. So smoke proves to them that they can still win this game, taking a fight like that. Coming out without any casualties. Again, just hoping that this opens up some time for Dust to farm. He's got 3,000 gold on him right now as Black's catching out Django. Going for the Hex next. Almost onto this buyback, so it'll be good to see the OD get his buyback and see where he's at. Obviously, the Terrorblade has his, but he's going to be looking back to the Manta style. Crystal is here for Blacks. He's so farmed. So farmed, so tanky. Almost 3,000 health here for him. They have another smoke ready to go. They want to make the attempt. Again, together here for a smoke on iG. No, oh, well, they got the smoke purchased on Chen. Shadow Blade, Mian Mian. Backing off for now. And there's the Avalanche, but Ghost Scepter, Astro Imprisonment to try and keep Mian Mian alive. Now he's got to try and run. They've got the Split Earth hitting. And the tree comes in, the Lightning Storm. Avalanche stolen, tries to run, the Dust comes out. The Spirit Lance is there. They do end up getting the kill onto the Rubik, but he does have buyback. Now doubling back for the Scotty. Not really deciding what he wants to go for. I guess he would like to finish off the Scotty. Daedalus finished on the Tiny. And Roche up in another minute and a half. If iG.Vitality could take the fight around Roche and get themselves the Aegis, I would preferably say put it on a butterfly effect. They can win this game. Oh, no. Oh, that's going to be right by Roche. That's so bad for iG.V. Luckily, IG don't know about it, but that's big. This is looking like a smoke. And there it is. Smoke here too. Looking like they're setting up. Sentry were destroyed, so they're going to know at least where iG.V are. Mian taking the gank as well as the avalanche toss comes through. They're not going to have the Rubik. Maybe they try to turn this, but Doodle already getting in really quick. Primal Roar comes out. Doodle on the high ground. They've got the sweep on a bunch of these heroes except for this Brewmaster. The BKB is going to be popped here by Dust. They still don't have BKB for another 4 seconds on Butterfly Effect. The buyback's going to come out from Yaman, who's going to be tossed up once again. He's already dead. That's a dieback. Dust in a lot of trouble. He's trying to do a lot of damage here with the Metamorphosis, but he's swept up one more time. He's going to be dead. He's dead for 65 seconds. They look over Beyond. He'll be dead as well. 3 heroes gone. Just like that, iG.V are almost out of this game. They bought out on the Scotty. Unable to get the buyback in time here for the TB, and now it's going to be at least the tier 3 and a Setter Axe. They might even try to end the game. So much time before the TB's back up. He used Metamorphosis, so he won't even have that when he's back up. Man bought back to immediately die. So they take out the mid racks. They take out the top tier 3 as well as the top set of racks will go down. Backing off now with a 15,000 net worth lead will be IG. I don't think Dust even popped his BKB in that fight, but I could have missed it. Actually, I think he did, and it just didn't do anything. Got destroyed just so quickly. It's a smoke attempt, but Doodle's got the Aegis. Buybacks. Tiny, Elder Titan, Shen, 4 out of the 5 heroes here on IG. So can you really fight into 4 buybacks as well as a Aegis? Again, Tiny coming over with double damage. Guy hits like a truck at the moment. Oh boy. Butterfly Effect's been spotted. The Shiva's Guard is going to come out. Man trying to get into the Glimmer Cape to run away. Got the Tiny searching.
Top shrine is under attack.
Down 2 sets of racks, 17,000 net worth. TV still sitting behind all 3 cores on the side of the Radiant. This is supposed to be Dust's best hero. IG, sister squad, have dealt with him.
Dire's bottom shrine has fallen.
Hex comes out here for the OD. He's going to spend all his money on that, buying out. Dust will have buyback going into this next fight, but
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Tier 3 starting to get attacked here. Terribly comes in. He's got the Metamorphosis. That's going to be the blink in with the BKB as well as the Shiva's coming off. They've got the Sanity's Eclipse to clean up this Tiny so quick. So now he's forced to buy back into the game with Doodle coming in. Now let's see if they can get this Brew out of there, but he's not able to get the Primal Split up. They've also got the sweep coming through onto the Terrorblade as well as the Beastmaster. Red Splitter's off the mark. Doodle still continuing to come in, but they no longer have Sanity's Eclipse. Dust's going to be in a little bit of trouble. The Primal Roar comes over the Elder Titan. Doodle not even really remotely hurt at the moment, but Tiny back into the fray, and he's ready to jump on somebody. The Telekinesis comes down into Doodle, drops him down into Dogfights. The Avalanche Toss comes through, and it does. He's trying to get the Sunder off, but can't. Now he's got the buyback, but he's no longer with the Metamorphosis. Astral Imprisonment will keep Butterfly Effect alive for now, but it's Mega Creeps here for the side of IG. Got the Hex. That's through onto a Shrek. Popping the BKB. Now still continuing to try and run. Ollie comes over as well as Dogfight. He's going to pop the BKB. Doodle re-engages on the side of iG.V. Dust just blown up. There's nothing he can do. He's so under farm. Now they look over at the OG. They've got the Split Earth to land so easily. And there it is. GG call by iG.Vitality in this first game. iG taking game 1 despite butterfly effects. Amazing performance. iG taking game 1 here. 28-16. It was close for a while, and Butterfly Effect did everything he could, but unfortunately, just there's no coming back when you start the game. What was it, 0-4 for Dust? Went 1-8-1. Just so bad. And only had 10,000 hero damage. 31,000 here for Butterfly Effect. You see how much he was able to do. 23,000 net worth, and second on the net worth behind Doodle. And iG just overwhelmed, take over, completely obliterate Dust, take game 1. And that is it here for this best of 3 so far. But we've got more coming up next. iG, they'll look to finish the series 2-0. iG.Vitality, however, they're trying to come back and force a game 3. We'll see if they're able to do so. I'm your caster, Bkop, at Bkop92 on Twitter. Follow me to know when I'm casting, if you don't mind. We'll be back in just a moment. Stay right there.